Evolution Design, quality set in stone.
15 years in business means you're doing something right. Evolution Design with Brett here. Why is your store the greatest and the best and has the best selection?
I think we're the best because of the quality of service that we've provided our customers over those 15 years, and we've continued to try to expand and provide more options and more products for the customer.
Now recently things have changed a little bit in your business. Tell me what that is.
Okay, late last year we actually started importing our own stone and bringing in slabs from all over the world. The granite can come from about anywhere, and that has given us the opportunity to provide a bigger selection and much better pricing to the customer on some of these more exotic materials.
So let's explain to people that are watching, you have a big display room where people can look at slabs of stone, and why is that a benefit from just looking at a little small piece?
Because stone is a natural product. Every slab is going to be different. A sample would be a representation only, where now they can come and pick the actual slab that would be cut for their kitchen or their bathroom countertop, and they can view from several different colors and options of stones and patterns and things, and they can see exactly what they're going to get rather than picking off of a small sample.
So this actually makes the buying experience very unique, because you're picking something that only you will have with your home, and you can design exactly where you want a specific piece to be, like a countertop or a table.
Exactly. The stone, every one of them is different, every one of them is beautiful in their own way, and we want the customer to love the piece they're going to get, so we want them to come and see it. And I think they'll be a little overwhelmed by the selection, but they'll be able to see the different patterns and colors and textures of the stones and pick the one that's just right for them.
Now watching this, you've got a lot of heavy equipment, and it looks like the slabs are heavy, and why is that important for the customer to know that you've got it under control?
Well, I guess there's a couple reasons. Everything we've invested in as a company is to benefit the customer. So we have this large warehouse and showroom so that they can have a better experience picking their material. And with that, we've had to make sure we have the equipment and the ability to handle and maneuver these things so that we can do our job perfectly, because that's what we strive for every time.
So not only do we have a great selection and opportunity to come in and really look at the stones and make it unique to your home, but let's talk about pricing and why it's a benefit to come here rather than like a big box store.
Okay, well, mainly, so we're the direct fabricator. We're the one who does the work, where I guess you mentioned a big box store would be a middleman. They would have to hire someone like me anyways to do that work, so you might as well work directly with us, because we specialize in what we do and we're very good at what we do, and we cut out anyone marking up our product. As far as pricing goes, where we're buying our material direct and in bulk, in volume, we're getting better pricing on our material that we pass on to the customer. So they're able to get a nicer material at a lower price range. Not to make granite sound inexpensive, because it's still a higher end product, but we've made some of the options much more affordable and I guess in everybody's budget that way. So
that is so great to know. And I think another thing that I think is really important as a consumer is there's nothing more frustrating than when you're in the market looking for new countertops or whatever, and you go to a place of business and you don't feel like you're working with people that really know the product.
Right, and that, where we mentioned how long we've been doing this for 15 years, we have a sales staff that's very knowledgeable in our products, in what we're capable of. We're good at helping with design and figuring out the best application for our product. So
also I think it would be important to know, because your staff knows what they're talking about, is just even to coming in and taking measurements and getting an idea of what the cost is going to be.
Right, it's pretty simple. If you can bring us the idea of what you want, whether it's your kitchen countertop, a bathroom countertop, or a shower or whatever, we can take it from those measurements and help you plan everything else start to finish. We can handle the whole project.
That's really great to know. And also I think there's a lot of education that needs to be shared with the consumer about what kind of stone is the right choice for a kitchen or a bathroom. Do you want to address that?
Yeah, there are lots of different products that we have in different stones. Some work better in certain areas. The best thing for us is to know what you're trying to achieve, and we can steer you to the right products and the right design for that application.
So just give me a little bit of a ballpark idea of, once somebody comes in and they pick out a piece of stone for a kitchen or a bathroom, whatever, how long does it take before it gets installed, or is there a time frame that you can give me?
Sure. I guess the best way to explain that is once we have everything planned and we've picked the colors and all the details and we come out to the house and get our final measurements, we're typically about a week from that time until we come and install the product. And the installation is a one-day thing. For a kitchen, if that's what we're talking about, we're there for 4 or 5 hours and out of your hair, and everything looks great when we're done.
That is surprising. I thought it would be longer, but that is great because you get in, you get the work done, you know what you're doing, and you've got the years of experience behind you that says you're doing something successful. Thanks, Brett.